I never believed small actions could change a life. I always thought real change required money, power, or influence. But one rainy night proved me wrong. This is a true human story about kindness, struggle, and how one decision changed two lives forever. At that time, my life was falling apart. I was behind on rent, my electricity bill was overdue, my phone kept ringing with numbers I didn't want to answer. I had exactly $20 left. That $20 was supposed to be my food for the next 2 days. I remember walking home in the rain, my jacket soaked, my shoes heavy with water, wondering how I ended up here. As I passed a small convenience store, I noticed a man sitting outside near the entrance. He looked older than me, but not elderly. His clothes were thin, his hair was wet and messy. He wasn't holding a sign, he wasn't asking for money. He was just sitting there, staring at the ground like life had finally defeated him. I slowed down. My mind immediately said, "You can't afford this." That money was all I had. But my heart kept whispering something else. What if this is worse for him than it is for you? I reached into my pocket. My hand was shaking. I pulled out the $20 bill and held it for a few seconds. Then I walked over and gently placed it next to him. I didn't say anything. He looked up at me, surprised. Our eyes met for just a moment. He whispered, "Thank you." I walked away quickly, afraid I might change my mind. That night, I went to bed hungry. Lying in the dark, I wondered if I had just made a stupid decision. But strangely, I felt peaceful. The next morning, I found a small piece of paper under my apartment door. It was handwritten. It said, "You helped me when I was ready to give up. I don't know your name, but I will never forget you." The next morning, I found a small piece of paper under my apartment door. It was handwritten. It said, "You helped me when I was ready to give up. I don't know your name, but I will never forget you." He got the job. Not because of the money I gave him, but because that moment reminded him that someone still believed in him. He wanted to pay me back. I refused. That night taught me something powerful. Kindness doesn't need to be big. Sometimes all it takes is one small act to remind someone that life is still worth living. This was a true human story, and maybe your next small act could change a life too.